Hey guys, and welcome back. Happy New Year. And I figured what better way to start off the new year than with a new car. As you can tell, I've got a garage bay here that is completely empty. So I figured today I would show you my new purchase. Stay tuned. So here she is, a 2007 Porsche Cayman S. I'm super excited to have it. It is a 6-speed. It's everything I've always wanted. I love the white cars with the Martini livery on it. Now you will notice that the livery will be changing a little bit. That hood graphic needs to come off, a new one put on, the one on the roof gets put on, and the one on the trunk comes on it. It came with the original ones, but they were cracked and faded, so I had to take those off. In fact, here's what it originally looked like, and here's what it looks like now. So a little bit of work to do on it, but ultimately, other than graphics, nothing else is needed. Not a bad little car for 295 horsepower and 250 some in torque, though I am going to take you on a drive and tell you some of the things I like about it and some of the things I don't like about it, which the power is the main thing I don't like about it. I was also able to pick this one up for a great deal. I'm into it for about $22,000. It's got 80-some thousand miles on it. Really, for an S, that's a great deal, and the market is coming down, so we can finally buy cars. I think in the last 2 months, I bought the Z4. I've got the Cayman. There's something else I think I bought in there, but we'll get to that later. So I figured what we could do is take a look at the interior, kind of see what's going on in there, and then take her for a drive, see what you guys think. I'm also curious, so leave me a comment below. Do you like the livery that's on here, or do you think it should just be a white Cayman S? I'm curious what you guys think. I do like it pure white, and I do have a photo when I took everything off, and I'll put that up there now so you can kind of see it looks good. But I bought it because it's the Martini, so I'm kind of conflicted. Should I just take the hood graphic off? I can always leave the side graphics on there, have a little pop to it, but make it mostly white. I'm curious. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do. I'm really, like, it's a 50-50. I think I'm going to go back with the livery on it, the Martini across the hood, the roof, and the trunk, and be able to do it that way. All right, let's go take a look at the interior. All right, guys, I have to say I am a big fan of this interior. I really like how they do the center area in the body color, 6-speed. Everything is in such good condition in here, even though the interior, if you can tell, is a bluish color. Most of the time it looks black, but it does have a blue hue to it, which is kind of cool. So I guess the big question is, what do I think of it? And I do love this car. I love the look of it. I love the livery that's on it. And it's fun, but it's definitely not the 911 or as good as the old 911 that I used to have, and I was expecting it to be a little bit more on par with that. I am comparing apples to oranges because the old 911 was automatic and this one is a 6-speed, but I still miss that 911, and we all know that people always say the Cayman and the Boxster are for either ladies or if you can't afford a 911. And I don't think that that's the case at all anymore. I think these cars hold their own. They're great cars. They drive really well and they're fun. And of course it's not a 911. That's why they developed these. They're a easier, less expensive way for someone to get into the Porsche family. And I think that they've knocked it out of the park on that, because this would be awesome on a small track like CMP that we have out here in South Carolina, which makes me think I probably should do a comparison between the Porsche and the BMW. If you guys want to see that, please leave me a comment below. But my biggest gripe with this is what I'm about to show you. I'm at 3,000 RPM. You step on it, still up. I hit 4 and you feel it. So 4 is really the magic number in this car. Tail of the Dragon would be amazing in this car, where you could keep it right about 4,000 RPM. Row through the gears so that you're always in that special range. All right, let's see how she does from practically a stop. Let's just get on her a little bit. And that is where you start to realize the benefit of this car. Yes, it does not have the power that I like, but from first gear, as long as you get it past 4,000, which it goes to in a snap, and then keep it there, she's got power, and it's fun to drive. It does make me like her a little bit more now that I did that, so I appreciate this video a little bit more. At the end of the day, it really comes down to what you want. This is a great way to get in the Porsche family. Like I said, I spent $22,000 on this, and in the economy today, you can't get really anything for that. It's a great car, drives well, fun. For the most part, they're reliable, and the new 911s, all of those are reliable too. So you're getting a decent car. It's sporty, it's fast, you could throw it around a track. Just please don't buy one of these and try to get in a straight line race with almost anything, especially if it has the same horsepower and torque as you. I don't think you're going to get it. Now, on the track, I think you could outclass a lot of higher horsepower cars on a very tight track. It just has that feel. It's very stable. That is one of the big differences between the Cayman and the 911. 911 is obviously a rear engine, where this is mid-engine, so the rear engines tend to slide out. The mid-engine hugs that ground. It's a perfect balance. So, really depends on what you're looking for. I think that these right now in the market are a great price and a great deal. I think everyone should have at least one Porsche in their life so that they can have some fun and then get rid of it, get something else, get something more reliable. You can do like my wife and buy a Lexus. Don't get me wrong, I like Lexus. You're a great brand. So the question is, should you buy a Cayman? Absolutely. This is a fun, great car, great price point, and I think that they've got nowhere to go but up. So absolutely. I think 911s are going to be coming down in price, so hopefully I'll be able to buy one of those as well. So I guess you can tell I do love the car, and I'm really happy that I was able to get it. I'm not a big fan on the power. I guess I've been spoiled with American cars where it just feels like it takes off and pulls you, and that's more of the torque. So this one's lacking in that a little bit. And I do have some friends that have 400 horsepower Caymans that they have told me I could try, and maybe that will change my mind ultimately as well. But I want to know, what do you guys think? Should I keep this one? Should I flip it? Or should I just add a 911 as well? There are a few other cars that are on my list that I am ready to buy as soon as I can get them for what I consider a great deal. So stay tuned for that as well. Let me know what you think about this one and what I should do, and we'll catch you next time. She is pretty. I mean, that's a pretty car.